Hi, welcome to a new episode of What's Going On. We have a really interesting video for you today with our own New Carlisle Fire Chief, Steve Trusty. Thanks for coming, Chief. How you doing, sir?
Doing great.
Good. So, for those of you who don't know, this, again, is our Chief, Chief Trusty of the New Carlisle City Fire Department. And for those that don't know Chief, give us a little background on yourself.
Been with the New Carlisle Fire Division since 2013. Was promoted to the chief position in December 2015. Been a firefighter EMS for 42 years.
Okay, and you worked out at Wright Pat, right?
I retired from Wright Pat Fire Department in 2014.
Okay, great. Okay, so being on city council, I hear a lot of the things that you guys have coming up, but there's, I figure let's hear it from you yourself. So what's some of the exciting things going on that's coming up for 2020 here in New Carlisle for the fire department?
For 2020, the division is moving forward in a lot of areas. First off, we'll take possession of a new Braun medic to replace the Dodge medic that we have now. Not so much replace it. The Dodge medic will go into the reserve position. It'll be a brand new medic with the new cot system and new load system. Right around $240,000 for the medic and the load system. We're also purchasing a new staff vehicle to replace the old Dodge pickup truck that we're using now that's very out of date. We'll be replacing it in the next couple of months. That's pretty much as far as vehicles, but that's a big plus for us. The new medic is something that we've needed for probably 2 to 3 years. It'll be a great addition to the division.
Let me ask you this, and this is, me getting on council and learning a lot of the things about, the fire department and these programs is how expensive everything is. Anything medical related is just insane. For example, I know there's technical terms for it, like power cot. Is that what it's called?
It's a power cot. What it basically does is it has a battery pack in it that allows us to bring the cot up and down, which the biggest thing is it safer for the patient and safer for our personnel and our crews to prevent back injuries, to straining the back, lifting patients. The cot will go into the back of the medic by itself. Basically, it will hook into the back, into the load system. The crew will be able to push the button. It'll basically raises it up and slides it into the medic form.
So, all the way around, it's making it a better and safer work environment for the crew and the patient.
Right.
So, and tell everybody what that piece of equipment costs.
The cot alone is a little over $18,000, and the load system that it connects to is a little over $38,000.
Yeah, but I guess definitely when someone's life's on the line, it's worth every penny. So
it is, and it's also saves through workman's comp.
Yeah,
for us
for back strains and
back injuries,
leg injuries.
Not only that, but with a back injury, it can not only put a crew member out for a certain amount of time, it can also end a career.
Okay. Yeah, again, like I said, I've learned so much about how the operations of the fire department works and the cost, and it's really amazing of what medical devices cost. It's through the roof. I think I need to retire and get a different job in a medical field somewhere.
It is, when you look at the different, just with the difference of piece of equipment that we put on, the life packs, they're right around $27,000 to $28,000 a piece.
Wow.
And we have 2 of those. The Lucas tool was $13,000.
Lucas tool. I don't want to cut you off, but explain that one.
The Lucas,
because the first time I heard of what I didn't know what the Lucas tool was, but it's actually really neat.
The Lucas tool is a self CPR device that we can put on the patient, and it does CPR, perfect CPR for us. It basically puts another crew member on that medic. Instead of having, because a person can do effective CPR for approximately 2 minutes, and then their CPR is not effective because it just wears you out. The device, we can put it on them, turn it on, and we can move the patient with it on them, and it does perfect CPR all the way to the hospital or whatever we need. Also, again, safety in the back of the medic. I don't have to have someone standing up in the back of the medic trying to do CPR.
Right. Okay. And one other thing that you guys do, I think you've done it for the past few years, but there's a slight twist here this year. The program of the free smoke detectors.
Free smoke detectors. We have partnered with American Red Cross, and we get the smoke detectors free from them. And all anyone has to do is call the station at 937-845-8401 and tell them you need a smoke detector, and we'll set up an appointment. We'll come out and install the detector in your home for you where it needs to be. The neat thing about these detectors is they have a new style battery in them that's good for 10 years. Instead of having to change the batteries twice a year, when time moves back and moves forward, basically put it in, test it once a month, and it's good to go.
That's awesome, a 10-year battery. So I'm assuming it's some sort of lithium battery.
Right.
Let me ask you on this, since you're talking about the smoke detectors. I'm a big supporter of carbon monoxide detectors. Where should a I can't even say the word.
Carbon monoxide detectors.
Thank you. Where should they be placed? Up, down?
It's one of those things. It's a lot of people. Some people like them certain ways. Some people like other ways. Personally, I'd rather have them down lower. They make ones that do plug into the wall, and those are the great ones. They have a battery backed up inside of them. In the case you do have a power failure, it still will work. They're great. You plug them in. They're better to be located closer to where, like if you have wherever your furnace room is, that type of thing. Most homes, the gas appliances are going to be furnace, hot water heater, and some people have a gas stove. So if it's located near that furnace room area, it's going to pick it up quicker
before it gets out to a bedroom,
right,
where a small child or someone might be sleeping. So, all right, well, great, Chief. I appreciate the info. Anything else you want to go over?
The other thing I'm really excited about this year. One of the things we did, we're partnering with the Clark County Environmental Management Office. We are taking possession of one of their Gators with a trailer that we will have stored here. We don't have any cost put out for it. They handle all the maintenance, the fuel, everything for it. The only thing we do is if they instance somewhere in the county that they need it, we'll respond it for them. But what it gives us is the ability that we can use it anytime we need to. If we have an instance on the bike path, because right now we don't have a vehicle to go on the bike path for a patient, where this we will. It'll already have a backboard skid set up on it to where we can take it on the bike path. We can use it for different events. The Heritage Flight Festival, the 4th of July night, the Christmas parade, that type of thing. But it's going to give us that capability of having something that we can use it anywhere in the city if we need to get to the bike path or anything like that.
And no cost to us?
No cost to the city.
We love that.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
And like I said, the county handles all maintenance. They handle all fuel, everything for it. And we're basically just housing it, and we will respond it to the scene if they need it somewhere.
Nice. All right, well, Chief, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for the information. I appreciate it. Thanks to all your crew and everybody. And again, thank you to all the citizens for supporting.
Because I'll be honest with you, what made everything possible this year for us, the new medic, the new staff car, that type of vehicle, is the citizens approving our levy last year.
Yeah.
That levy was crucial to the new apparatus, the new vehicles, but also was crucial for our personnel to be able to raise their salaries up, to make us marketable with the other through the other departments.
Yeah, great. Yeah, and again, hats off to your crew, and thanks to the citizens for always supporting our local fire department. They do an excellent job. So, with that being said, thank you, sir, and we will see you all at the next episode. Have a good week. Take care.